Well, thank you very much. It's very humbling for me to be here this evening. I ran into Jack last week in the State House, and I said, how do I prepare for this evening? He said, just wear that green suit and be prepared to share a few words. So I don't have a speech, but I will say earlier tonight, I was talking with my friend Mr. Miller and some friends, and a gal came up and said, we're really looking forward to your speech. I said, I hate to let you down, but I really don't have one. Jack said just a few words, and that's really all I've come prepared for. Her husband said, I'll hold you accountable to that. So my comments are short. My background, just briefly, is that of a dairy farmer and a township trustee. I brought that experience here to the State House and was fully aware of a couple aspects of Clean Ohio. The farmland preservation, the recreational trails portion of Clean Ohio are through the purchase of ag easements, as well as developing a park in my township, along with my wife Kelly, who wrote the grants. We were the benefactor of Clean Ohio, and likewise with other communities around the state. It took a little education for me to totally understand the green space as well as the brownfield revitalization, but with Jack and Keith and staff, we are all very familiar and aware of Clean Ohio because they really do a great job of educating us who don't do what you do every day, but yet we certainly do influence public policy that does impact what you do every day. So it's really been rather simple in some respects as to want to help with the Clean Ohio effort, but it does take effort, and it does take bipartisan effort. And I know that Jack had mentioned Denise, but Denise, just stand up for one moment, if you would. I want to point out with Denise that we're friends, first and foremost. We are colleagues. We are on separate sides of the aisle. But good government, and I hope that you all are encouraged by this, but good government is when Denise and Tim, Republicans and Democrats, can identify a problem and work together to solve it. And I thank you for appreciating that. Denise and I worked very closely on the Clean Ohio effort. I chaired a subcommittee in finance, agriculture, and economic development, and Denise was full of questions, which she's certainly known to be. But it's through those questions that we learn and grow and move ahead on a program that's beneficial to the entire state. Where we go to from here is kind of left up in the air, although with Jack and a number of you that are in this room as well, I know that there will be an organized effort as to what steps are next, but you can be assured that Denise and I will be right there with you as we move ahead with whatever is next with Clean Ohio. The one other aspect I just wanted to mention, a good friend of mine, Jeff Reuter. Many of you will know Jeff through Ohio State University and Extension and the Sea Grant in particular. Jeff has worked very hard in preserving Lake Erie and has equally, like Jack and Keith and others, have really not only influenced us, educated us on the need to protect one of the great assets to our state. And it was through that committee and Denise's efforts that we were able to set aside a few dollars for Sea Grant as well as Clean Ohio. But again, it's really humbling for me to be here. It is a little intimidating, but thank you for appreciating Ohio and the environment and our resources that we need to protect. Thank you very much.
Hang on there, sir.
Okay.